good morning, friends. This is Renee from Little Village Homestead. And no, I did not fall off the face of the earth. I have been so busy. I haven't put up a video in probably 10 days or so. But I have been busy working on my cookbook. And friends, I believe it should be ready in about a week. You'll be ready to order it. It's been a lot of work. I put a lot of love and time into it. So I'm sure you will like it. I'm sure you will like it. It's got tips and tricks and all kinds of ideas to save money. And it's got, on groceries that is, it's got, I've got a thing in there about pantry, stocking it on a budget and the things you should have in your pantry. I've got recipes. I've got everything. It's 168 pages of pure love from me. So I hope everybody enjoys it. But anyway, that's almost done, so I can get back to doing my videos. We got a lot of stuff to do, friends. It's Christmas time. Christmas season, my favoriteest time of the year. Okay, now, I know a lot of you are probably like me and pretty much live on a budget. I am on a budget. And I just can't go out and go Christmas shopping at all the department stores and, unless I scour through the clearance racks. But no, I like doing my Christmases homemade. Now, I do buy a few things, and most of it is homemade. And I've got a lot of ideas for homemade gifts that are very, very beautiful, yet very, very inexpensive. And I hear music. Somebody's got some loud music going. Anyway, I've got lots of ideas for that. And I'm going to do some videos on that. I'm going to share the ideas in our chit chat, but I am going to do a few more videos on DIY gifts, Christmas gifts. Now, I'm not going to do a whole lot of cookie videos this year because if you look back in my videos last year, I did I devoted the whole season to cookies, because that year, which I do every year too, I gave away boxes of cookies, homemade cookies for Christmas. They make a wonderful gift. And, but this year I'm going to share with you a little more of the things that I do. And I'm sure it's plastered all over the internet. People are getting into the homemade gifts. They've been doing that for a while. Me, I've been doing that since I was in my early 20s. And who would have ever thought that people would wind up wanting to do the homemade gifts and, and saving money on gifts and giving away beautiful gifts? You can walk into any of your department stores and buy gift baskets. They're readily available everywhere, but they're like $50 to $60 for a gift basket with a few items in it. It's like, oh, heck no. I'm going to make a gift basket. I can make a gift basket for $10, $15 tops, and it'll be loaded. I mean loaded. So I make my own. But who would have thought people were into that now? I would have never thought 20 years ago. People look at you funny. When I was younger and my kids were little, I did all kinds of homemade stuff. And some people look at you like, oh, you're poor. You can't afford to go to the grocery store. Or you can't afford to go Christmas shopping or buy your kids brand new stuff. No, I couldn't. But I wasn't ashamed of it because you know what? Homemade gifts, that's love. That's love. I'm sorry. I love it. I love homemade gifts. Anyway, oh my gosh, when my kids were little, I had a ball. I would find my daughter's little dolls that, they needed love. They needed cleaned, and I might find them at a yard sale, but by the time Christmas came along, they looked brand new. And sitting by that tree, my kids would wake up in the morning and they would just be in awe. All their presents, all their little things I would make them and put together and sew. And oh my gosh, I did so much, friends. And, I could write a book on it. I'm telling you, I could write a book on it. And who would have thought? People now, when my kids were young, I know I keep saying it, but when my kids were young, people looked at me like I was just poor folk. Well, I was. I'm sorry, you know, but I worked. I worked and worked and worked. I even worked my days off. I worked all the time to pay my rent, to pay my bills, to, you know, provide my kids with what they need. And granted, they never went without. So I did a good thing. I learned how to be frugal all my life. I'm still frugal to this day. I'm the queen of frugal. But anyway, back to the ideas. I got a lot of ideas for homemade gifts, and I'm going to show you a lot of them. Now, on my videos, I did what makes a really nice gift are the no wax candles that I did, and I did a video on that, and it is DIY no wax candles. It's made with shortening. I'm surprised that there wasn't a whole lot of views. I guess maybe it just kind of slipped under, and it was it was about 10 months ago I did it, but watch it. There's no mess to them, very little mess. I mean, it's just nothing that soap and water can't clean up, but very little mess, and they are easy, and they're beautiful, and they pack wonderful. They make a nice gift. So check that out. The other thing that makes a wonderful gift is the potpourris, like simming potpourri or homemade potpourris. They make wonderful gifts. And I did another video, and you should watch it too if you're interested in doing potpourris, with all my dried citrus and cinnamon simmering potpourri. Real simple. You can even add a little bit to it, or whatever you want, but potpourri makes a wonderful gift too. And I already have those two up. Now I also did another video on oh my gosh, let me think of it. It's like a bird feeder cake, not a suet cake. Well, it probably could be considered pretty close to that. But I did it in a bundt pan, and you hang it up in a tree. That, my friends, makes a wonderful gift. A wonderful, wonderful gift. And it's very, very easy to make and very, very inexpensive. So those are 3 things that I have on there that I can think off the top of my head. And wreaths. I did Christmas wreaths, and I did a video on them last year. And there's nothing better than a handmade Christmas wreath. They're easy to make. You can go to the dollar store. You can pick up the ring at the dollar store. Go out and gather. Well, I can't yet. I want to do another video on it. I probably will, even though I did one last year. I might do another one, but I cannot go out in the woods yet because it's still deer season. I have to wait until probably the 1st of the year, or 1st of December, and then I'll go up to our farm, our tree nursery, and I'll gather a lot of pine boughs, because we have every kind of pine tree up there you can imagine. So I'll gather my pine boughs, and I just put simple little berries in them, and a little jingle bell here and there, and a bow, and they make a beautiful gift. Beautiful. So watch that video too, and I may very well, if I have time, if time permits, because I did already do one. If time permits, I'll do another one. So I have those few. With the Christmas cookies, you can do Christmas cookies. They make a wonderful gift too. Now, real simple things that you can do. You can take a mason jar, and I should really have it to show you and do a video, but it's really simple. Just take a little mason jar, a pint-sized mason jar, or a pretty little basket, or a pretty little container of some sort. And you make a manicure and a pedicure set. You put some clippers, some tweezers, fingernail files, little things that hold your toes apart so you can paint your toenails. You put them in there. Just put all the little goodies for a manicure and pedicure set. Maybe some foot cream or some foot scrub. And put it together with a beautiful ribbon on it. It makes a wonderful gift. And you can get all these things at the dollar store, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, any place really, for very inexpensive. And they make a nice gift. The shortening candles, I told you, make a nice gift. Now you can take, and I am going to do a video on this one. It's with shea butter. You can make little bars of soap out of shea butter. And I'm going to do mine with shea butter, lemon zest, little lemon shards, and lavender buds. And you can make a wonderful little hand soap with that, little bar of soap. So I'm going to do a video on that. And the sugar scrubs. It's so simple. It's just a little bit of coconut oil and sugar. I'm also going to do a video on that to do some sugar scrubs. And you can put together a beautiful little beauty basket and give it away. Just because we live frugal, and just because we don't have a lot of money, we live on a tight budget, doesn't mean we can't be pretty. We can be pretty for pennies, pretty for nickels and dimes, whatever. You can be pretty and expensive. And the other thing that makes a cute little gift is you can take an egg carton, an empty egg carton, and you can put some, some potting soil into a Ziploc bag, or, best in a Ziploc bag. Wrap it up, roll it up, wrap it up, set it inside there, and put together some nice little packets of seeds. And they can be a little garden starter kit. How cute is that? Makes a cute gift. Pretty gift. And then potpourri. I know you got the simmering potpourri. You can do regular dried potpourri with a little bit of oil. I'll do a video on that too. And I think I will do a video on the egg starter kits, because I'm going to give those to my grandbabies. They love that stuff. I'm going to put that in their little Christmas baskets. Okay. So, and you got the beauty basket I just told you about. You can do the sugar scrub. You can put the mani and pedi kit in that. You can do bath salts, which I will do a video on. Did I do a video on bath salts? I don't remember if I have a video on bath salts or not. I'll do one. I'll do another one. Bath salts are easy to make. And body powder. What a wonderful gift. And you can find those. I did that last year. I gave away body powder, and I found the empty containers at, I think it was Dollar Tree. I found little round containers, little round tins, and then I got the body poof, or the powder puff, puffy, whatever you call it. I got that at Meijer, and they were only a couple dollars. I had a little more pricey, but that's all right because everything else is cheap. And I'm going to do a video on that. I'm going to show you how that works. And you'll have a lot of ideas. Okay, and then in another basket you can do your shortening candles and your potpourri. What a beautiful thing. You can even add a candle to a beauty basket for somebody, It's gorgeous. And then your gifts in a jar. Everybody loves gifts in a jar. You can do cookies in a jar. You can do meals in a jar. Oh, do I have one here? Maybe I didn't. I think I gave it away already. I did like scalloped potatoes in a jar. How awesome. But you can do cookies in a jar. You can do like my hot cocoa mix. Put that in a pretty little pint jar. Fill it with fill it the rest of the way up with marshmallows. Put a beautiful ribbon on it, a little piece of fabric. You got a wonderful gift. Coffee lovers, you can do the same thing with coffee. A coffee mix, which I do have a wonderful recipe in my cookbook for coffee mixes, campfire mix, hot cocoa mix. Oh gosh, I got a few of them in there. It's wonderful. Anyway, you can put snacks, homemade snacks and trail mixes, granola. You can do granola in a jar. Make up your granola, put it in a jar with fabric and twine. Granola is expensive, and you can make it for pennies. It's really cheap to make. I don't know. Everything that is so expensive in the stores are usually very, very, very inexpensive to make. I don't get it. But anyway, granola. I plan to give that away this year too. And you can do trail mixes and give them away for gifts. All kinds of gifts you can do. You can make, if you like to crochet, everybody loves the little, I love them. I use them all the time. The little crocheted hand towels that you can hang on your stove or your fridge or from your counter or, a door. Those are easy to make. If you're one that crochets, those make an absolute fantastic gift. If you don't like to crochet them, you can take hot pads and sew with them, sew a button on them, and do the same, have the same idea. I'll show you. I got one. Now this is a little bit used and abused, but see the hot pad? The hot pad's on there. It's sewed to the hot pad, And it is gorgeous. And it got a pretty little, I got this from Maniac Grammy, from Maine. Maniac Grammy. Brenda is her name. And I got this and then a little scrubby that I use both of them. I love them. This hangs on my stove. It's been on my stove ever since I got it. Well, of course, I take it off to wash it, but it's getting pretty beat up. But anyway, these make wonderful gifts. People love them. All kinds of things you can do. So that's what I've been doing. My gears have been rolling. I've been working on my cookbook and getting all my ideas together for Christmas. Now there's probably lots more. I don't know. Cookies, you know, like the chocolate chip cookie mix in jars. They make good gifts. You can do all kinds of stuff. But I am going to do videos on putting some of this stuff together. One thing I'm going to do is if I don't have a video on the Epsom salt, the bath salts, you can even do a real nice bath bombs. I might do a video on them too. They're very easy to make. And the bath or the body powder. Now a lot of times there's a secret to the body powder, and my mother would kill me if I told you, but shh, I'm going to put it in my video. A lot of times people just whisk their body powder, just mix it together. Oh no. I'll show you a way to make it that'll make it absolutely beautiful. And I'll show that in my video. And don't tell my mother because she'll murder me. That's her secret. Anyway, what else do I got here? Oh, the candy baskets. Yes, we can do candies and barks and, you know, the easy little things, filling an ice tray with some chocolate and putting some nuts in there or whatever, make, you know, little square candies. We're going to do those on a video. And we're also going to put together a, because I don't want to say it. I know somebody who's a coffee lover. And I'm going to put together a cute little coffee lover basket for them for Christmas. And I'll do that in a video. There might be a couple different things that I do in a video. You know, might be 2 or 3 different things I do in one video. But we'll get it, and I'll show you. And we'll make some wonderful gifts. Now, with that, I would love to be able to send every one of you who support my channel, who have become good friends with me, who I just love. I would just love to be able to send you all something, but unfortunately I can't. That's a lot of people. It'd take me till next year to get everything done for that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to do a drawing, and whoever wins this, I'm going to draw 3 names. 3 names is what I can really afford. My camera died. I always talk the battery right off my camera. Let me turn it. Okay, back to where we were. I'm going to take 3 names. I'm going to draw 3 names. Oh, my camera keeps turning around. Just a minute. We'll fix this. Tighten it up. All right. Okay. I'm going to take and draw 3 names, and one person is going to get my cookbook, my newest cookbook, and the other 2 are going to get gift baskets. And there'll be baskets according to man or woman, you know. But what I need you to do is just under the comments under this Pantry Chit Chat, just say, I'm in. And that's all I need to know. And I'll put your name in a basket, and we will do a drawing, and we'll do it in front of you so y'all can see. I think I did something like that when I hit 300 subscribers. Now I'm a little bit past that, and I would love to be able to give everybody something wonderful that I made from Christmas, but I can't do everybody. So I'm going to do 3 names, and the free cookbook and 2 baskets are going to be given out. And they're going to be fun. And we'll do, and when I put it together, I'll do a video on putting it together. We'll do a chit chat while I put it together. Anyway, so that's that. And also, I probably have never told too many people, but I did write a cookbook on desserts. It's called it's called Little Village Homesteads, Sweets, Treats, and Yummy Eats. And it's got all my cookie recipes, desserts, pies, muffins, you name it, it's in there. It's about, I think it's about 50 pages, 50 or 60 pages. It's not really huge, but it even has my grandmother's original Viennese strudel. Oh, that stuff is to die for. But if anybody would be interested in one of my dessert cookbooks, because my newest one doesn't have any desserts in it because I've already wrote the other one. So the newest cookbook doesn't have desserts, but the old one does. And along with the cookbook giveaway, if time permits that I can get a hold of it, because I sold the one that I had, the last one I had in stock, I sold that, so I'd have to order more. I may give one of those away too. But if you are interested in it, just let me know in the bottom section, hey, I want the the new cookbook or the dessert cookbook, the sweets cookbook. Let me know. And but the other one will be ready. My new one will be ready probably in a week. And hopefully you'll be able to get it before Christmas. I'm going to try. Hopefully, maybe, my goal is to have it done in about 3 days. Have it done in about 3 days so it's done in the beginning of December so that you will have time to get it for Christmas, because it'd make a lovely Christmas gift. And I'm going to try. I haven't figured out the price yet because I'm not sure how much it's going to cost me to get it printed, so that's all going to be calculated in, but I'm going to do my very best to keep it as minimal as I can. So that's about all I have for today, other than I've been busy and it's crazy weather out. We had a whole bunch of snow. We were supposed to get a huge snowstorm, and we didn't get anything but a little bit of rain. It has been some goofy weather, I'm telling you, and we're supposed to have a mild winter, which I wouldn't mind, especially living up here. It'd be kind of nice. But anyway, to me, Christmas, there can be snow on the ground on Christmas Day, and it can leave, and December 26th, and springtime can start. I'm not fond of winter, and I live in the worst place to be not liking winter. That's hilarious. All my life I've lived up here. But anyway, that was with that. I have to work today, and besides doing all this, I've been working almost full time. So I've been a busy little beaver. Anyway, with that, let's get ready to do some videos, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to put our first one up. And I'm not sure what I'm going to make, but you'll find out. It'll be a surprise. Anyway, don't forget to write your name, or not write your name, but I'll see it on the comments. Write in the comments that you want to be entered into the drawing, and we'll do a drawing probably in about 4 days. I'll have to give it 4 or 5 days. I'll give it 5 days because it is close to Christmas, and we want to get stuff out before Christmas. So we'll make it for 5 days. Okay? So there we have it, a quick little chit chat of what I've been doing and some ideas to work on. And tis the season. Let's get busy, and let's keep it frugal, and let's keep it safe. Thanks for watching, friends.